So has Thomas finally become a part of the group now? Because he was a bit of an outsider before.
Yeah, yeah, he wasn't. I've never considered him a main. No, he had his own ep, but apart from that, he was just sort of there or thereabouts sort of thing. But yeah, I think he's more of one of the the core cast members now.
And what's his relationship with Pandora like this time around? Because they sort of a bit rocky last time.
Yeah, well,
To say the
obviously,
least.
yeah. When your girlfriend cheats on you, you can forgive her, but I doubt you're going to forget. And back of your mind, you'll always know that. And that's what this season is. That's what it's about for him. This series, he forgave her, at the end of last series when he took her back, but he hasn't forgotten. And every time he sees that bastard cook, it reminds him of the fact that this is the guy who my girlfriend cheated on me with, and it's always sort of there or thereabouts.
Do you think he'll ever get over it?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can, because everyone knows, and plus Cook is very in your face. So he tried to do the mature thing and sweep it under the rag and take her back, but you'll find in the first ep he just can't do it.
And do you think Pandora and Thomas are meant to be together?
That's a tricky one. I think initially it looks like a match made in heaven because he's attracted to her innocence and she likes him because he's just happy to be in the country, and that rubs off on her because she's sort of a happy character herself. But after what happens to them, yeah, these things test a relationship, and I don't think either of them are mature enough to push it all to one side. It'll keep surfacing.
So if him and Pandora didn't last, do you think it's likely he'd hook up with anybody else?
How do I say this without giving away spoilers? Yeah, it's possible because the circle is quite tight, and if his attention is shifted from Pandora, it is possible that it might fall on an unlucky lady.
Who might that be?
You're gonna have to watch it, mate.
Okay, and how does this series as a whole differ from the last, do you think?
I think last series it was comedy drama. This series, I dare say, is drama.
Okay.
I think that's just my own personal standpoint on the matter. I think last year it was very, very funny and it was considered more of a comedy show. But I think this year they've really pushed the drama part of the show, and you'll see that from the very first episode, a complete contrast to episode 1 of the last series. Last series it was very sort of happy and light, and everyone's sleeping with each other from the first step, smoking weed and blowing up lockers. This series it is almost depressing, I dare say. It's very they push it. It's very, very dramatic, and yeah, I think that's a good move.
By a dramatic event in the opening episode, how does that affect Thomas going forwards for the rest of the series?
Well, he feels responsible because it's at one of his nightclubs. I'm sure that's been so because if you remember last series, he started running club nights, and it sort of picks up on that. It's at one of his club nights, and he sort of feels responsible for it. So that affects him, and he starts to challenge the people around him, his family, his friends, stuff like that.
Will we get to see more of his family?
Definitely, yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the producer's decision to sort of axe the cast again, to start again?
Yes, it's a brave one. It'd be interesting. It will be interesting to see how the audience take to the new cast. Because I remember at the beginning of filming the 4th series, the producer said to us, "When you lot were cast, people never wanted you lot. That's how good a job the last cast done. When we recast again, we want them to be saying no, forget these new people, bring back the previous cast. If they don't do that, then you just haven't done your job well enough. So we'll do our best to make sure the next cast aren't liked."